Hi, welcome to Mitrovica in the north of Kosovo. A divided city, as we'll see. Let's check it out. Mitrovica. Mining town with a complex history, ethnic divisions, and one of the tragic epicenters of the Kosovo War. This town in northern Kosovo has been in the news for many years, and unfortunately rarely for positive reasons. Mitrovica is literally a divided city. The Ibar River that runs through it separates the city into two distinct ethnic communities, the predominantly ethnic Albanian south and the majority ethnic Serb north. In this video, I will take you on a walking tour from the southern part all the way to the iconic mining monument on top of the hills on the northern edge of the town. Let's explore why Mitrovica is so much more than its grim image portrayed by the news media. Let's discover Mitrovica. I start my walk at the Isab Be Mosque, a modern mosque located in the city center on the southern side. Largely destroyed during the 1999 war, the old Isab Be Mosque had to be rebuilt. Also known as the Bajram Pasha Mosque, the new building features a whopping 2,500 square meters of usable space and is now the largest and most modern mosque in all of Kosovo. It serves as a prominent community hub and a center for cultural and social activities, hosts regular religious ceremonies, educational programs, and social events that bring together members of the local Muslim community and promote interfaith dialogue and understanding. I was blown away by the beauty of the building and can only highly recommend you make this mosque part of your visit of the city. Right behind the mosque, on Censi Ahmeti, you will see the rather unspectacular building of the Mitrovica Museum. And while it may not look much from the outside, it does harbor fascinating archaeological, cultural and ethnic artifacts that provide a unique glimpse into the rich history of the region. The museum tells a story of the ancient origins of Mitrovica with archaeological evidence indicating human settlement dating back all the way to the Neolithic period over 5,000 years ago. Like much of the region, Mitrovica came under Ottoman rule in the 15th century and remained part of the Ottoman Empire until the late 19th century. And the museum documents some of the influences in clothing and cultural items from the period. While I could not see much reference to the more recent 20th century industrial development, particularly in mining and metallurgy, the remains of a military transport vehicle in the museum garden tell a story of the Kosovo War. Entrance is free, and the kind museum staff will be happy to open the doors to this small but nevertheless important museum. Let's head back to Mbreta Toite, the main public artery that links the southern part of the city with a bridge over the Ibar River that leads to northern Mitrovica. Here you will find lots of shops, cafes and stalls that make for a vibrant experience. Locals do their daily grocery shopping here, and barbecue lovers can get their fresh halal meats from the local butcher. On the way north, you will pass lovely green spaces, monuments, and inviting restaurants. It's also worth taking some of the side roads that lead to a pedestrian zone with more bistros and cafes, and yes, a US fast food chain that has opened its doors in one of the most historical buildings of the city center. Let's continue our explorations with the perhaps most iconic bridge in the country, the Mitrovica Bridge. Also known as the Ibar River Bridge, it spans the Ibar River, dividing the city of Mitrovica into two distinct ethnic communities, making it one of the most recognizable symbols of Mitrovica's ethnic divide. Built on the foundations of an original Ottoman period stone bridge, the neo iteration has been a source of controversy and tension, with occasional incidents of violence and conflict occurring at or near the bridge even up to today. Over many years now, it has been the site of protests, demonstrations and clashes between ethnic groups, highlighting the deep-seated divisions within Mitrovica and Kosovo as a whole. Due to the sensitive nature of the bridge and its surroundings, it is often heavily guarded by security forces, including local and international police and peacekeepers. While there were no checkpoints when I was there, I saw some Italian carabinieri guarding the bridge. It was quite an experience to walk over the Ibar River and take in the beautiful views on the river shores while hoping for a time of reconciliation and lasting peace here in the region. This bridge may be the most prominent reminder of the need for dialogue, understanding and cooperation in a complex ethnic context such as here in Kosovo. Once you cross the river, you may find the northern side of the city somewhat more quiet. If you make your way up the hill and past the many buildings and roads that are adorned with Serbian flags, you eventually reach the Orthodox Church of St. Dimitri, perhaps the most significant religious landmark located in this part of the city. The church occupies a prominent position within the urban landscape atop a hill that offers fantastic views all over the city below. After the NATO bombings during the Kosovo War, Mitrovica was divided into its northern and southern parts. Due to the separation, the Church of San Sava, located in the south, became inaccessible to the Serbs who migrated to the northern part of the city. The community needed a new church, which was constructed between 2001 and 2005. The church is dedicated to Demetrius of Thessaloniki and features intricately detailed frescoes that are just stunning. I found the atmosphere in this church truly awe-inspiring and peaceful, and highly recommend you spend some time in this religious sanctuary. From the church, let's continue our walk further up the hill, which is covered by a lush green forest. The walk there is quite enchanting, and when I was there, I even encountered a turtle crossing my path. After only about 10 minutes of walking, you can already make out the contours of one of the most striking monuments in the region, the iconic Miners Monument. The massive monument is made out of two thick cone-shaped columns that carry a half-round horizontal structure that resembles a mining cart. It was erected in 1973 by the former Socialist Federative Republic of Yugoslavia in memory of a 1941 miners' revolt. During the Second World War days, local miners blew up the supports for the cable car used to transport the ore from the Stanturg mine to a nearby foundry which supplied the Nazi war industry. It is a memorial to Mitrovica's Albanian and Serbian Trepča miners who lost their lives during the Second World War, symbolizing unity between the ethnic groups. After the fall of Yugoslavia and the war in Kosovo, the monument was deprived of its meaning, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of effort to maintain the massive structure nowadays. But the stylized 90-meter high concrete minecart, which opens up to a dual viewing platform, has not lost any of its appeal and is a must-see when in Mitrovica. Needless to say, the views from up here are stunning. Check this out. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this walk through Mitrovica. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below what you think about Mitrovica. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope I see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.